Hi, it's Kiffin Lovates here, and as a reply to my previous post about pseudo-anonymity or pseudonymity, Jörg Molt made a comment that you can transfer Bitcoin without that transfer showing up on the blockchain by passing on the private keys to the address that holds the Bitcoin. And in that he is totally correct. If I have a Bitcoin account or a Bitcoin address with 50 Bitcoin in it, and I give someone the private keys to it, then they now have control over it, and maybe they'll give me something in return. And I think, but I'm not 100% sure from his reply, that he was implying that Satoshi Nakamoto may have actually done something like that. Now, there are, however, I think 3 problems with this approach. Firstly, if you are going to hand over a lot of private keys that correspond to a lot of addresses that hold a lot of Bitcoin, then you're going to have an exchange that's going to look like a scene out of a hostage exchange negotiation in some kind of Hollywood movie, in that handing over that kind of wealth and getting fiat back to be able to live a luxurious anonymous lifestyle is going to take some real organizing. That's going to be difficult. So that's the first problem. The second problem is, if you hand over the private keys, then the person receiving them should pretty damn quickly move those funds into another account, because you could still have a copy of the private keys, and therefore they don't truly own those Bitcoin anymore. And as far as I'm aware, we haven't seen Nakamoto's addresses actually show any of that kind of activity, and there's a lot of monitoring going on, and there's been a lot of analysis trying to work out which addresses actually belong to Nakamoto. So he would have to very carefully pick some of the later mined ones that maybe have gone under the radar. Maybe he switched mining strategies, but certainly the very early ones are not going to be usable by this strategy either. And I had a third point. What was it? No, it slipped my mind. So if I come up with it later, maybe I'll do another follow-on post to this one. Hope you found that interesting. See you in the next video soon. Bye for now.